Alrighty, well, we're up here at the 20-mile ranger station. Had an eventful drive in coming down the tail of the Dragon. It was actually pretty cool. First time ever driving it. Lots of people going crazy. But we're just northeast of Fontana Dam. So we're gonna start here at the 20-mile ranger station. Heading up 20-mile trail to Cascades Waterfall up there. Then we're gonna peel off, go to Shuckstack Fire Tower, and then head up to Gregory Bald, actually for night 2. And then we'll come back, I think it's Wolf Ridge Trail, all the way back here. So yeah, so this trail was actually cut by the CCC. You can kind of see where they cut away the landscape here to build this trail. So pretty neat, old history of it. Well, just had an eventful experience. Realized we forgot the lunch back in the Jeep. We're about 3/4 of the mile way in when I realized it, so had to do a quick little humble jog back to the Jeep to grab it, and then back up here. So a little extra mile and a half huff added to the 1.8 we're doing today. So still hoping we can get to camp by sundown to get things set up, but gotta see where we're at. All right, well, we made it. We are set up, getting some dinner going. I got my water boiling, and we are going with Backpackers Pantry green curry. So give this a shot. So we stayed at campsite number 93 along the 20-mile trail. Pretty nice right there, right by the river. So you got a good water source. A couple sites back that way that are pretty flat. You got your bear hang there. And then up here, there's really only one flat spot where we stayed. And there's another one kind of tucked back there in the corner. Raining pretty good, but so we got, I don't know, 8 miles today. Depending on the rain, we might try to pop over to the Shuckstack Fire Tower. And then we'll eventually work our way up to Gregory Bald for camp tonight. But hopefully the rain lays off. Otherwise it's gonna be pretty wet, soggy. Finally made it up here to the fire tower. Climb up it, see how the view is. But the cool thing is there's actually some old foundation and stuff of a previous house. There's a old chimney stack and a water cistern, some of the old foundation of the house. So I'm assuming someone lived up here and looked for the fires. But trail up here was horrible. We did 2 miles, and it was basically straight uphill. We did, it's 1,800 feet up. So I think we're gonna look at the trail map and figure out a different route to get over to Gregory Bald. But right now we're gonna climb this tower. So up here in the Shuckstack Fire Tower. Fire tower itself 60 feet, so 6 flights of stairs, but overall we're sitting at 4,000 feet, so 4,060 feet above sea level. Pretty fucking awesome up here. We made it all the way up the section of the Appalachian Trail we were trying to cut across. Right now we're on the Gregory Bald Trail, so it's about 3 miles up over Gregory Bald and to the next campground. So the trail wasn't marked on the Gaia app, and I'm guessing that's because maybe it's a new trail. It's pretty overgrown, so someone did some bushwhacking through here. It's marked by the National Park Service, so not really sure why it's not on the apps, but should be a quick little jaunt over there, but try to stay on the trail here. All right, so I thought it's pretty interesting on this trail. We're walking along this ridge, and we're walking actually along the state line. So to your right, you got Tennessee, and to your left, North Carolina. So. Finally made it up to Gregory Bald. We kind of breezed through Gregory Bald because we were real tired and wanted to get back to set up camp down here. Pretty nice campsite. I think they can fit 12, 13 people here, so there's actually quite a few people there. But so we need to get water. There's no water obviously up on the Bald, so I was talking to one of the guys. He says there's a fresh fed spring down here, so yeah, there's actually a spring down here. The water's coming out, and so this is my whole water filtration setup. I've got the main filter I'm using is one of the Sawyer Squeeze, and then I've got a coupling here, so you can actually screw a smart water bottle right into it. And I've got one of the 2-liter CNOC bags, so I'll put my dirty water in here, and I'll squeeze this, run it through the Sawyer filter, and then have clean water in the bottle. It goes pretty quick. Top of Gregory Bald, 6:30 in the morning. Try to catch the sunrise. Missed the beginning of it by like 15 minutes. As I was leaving, one of the ladies from camp said she saw some wild hogs on her way up here, but I didn't run into it. So, but yeah, it's gorgeous up here. Left Gregory Bald campsite a little bit ago, making the trek back to the 20-mile ranger station. So we're here at Pearson's Gap right now, I think is what this spot's called. So we got 6.2 miles back down to the ranger station where the car's at. Should be pretty much all downhill on the way back, so should make pretty quick time of it. So there's a bear down there with cubs. I just spotted that. So she sees us. There. I can't zoom in any further. Just kind of wait, see if she moves away. Yeah. But yeah, she's got a little cub down there, so I think we're gonna chill here, wait. There's a cub climbing a tree up there too. Went way up. Well, we made it down from Gregory Bald, heading down the Wolf Ridge Trail, about 6.5 miles. So it was all downhill, which is pretty nice. I don't know how long it take us.
3 hours.
3 hours. So 3 hours from the top of Gregory Bald all the way down to here. So not too bad. Got about a quarter mile back to the ranger station, back to where our car's parked at. So almost done. All right. Well, we finally finished the trip. We're back here at the 20-mile ranger station. So I was tracking it here. We got, overall we ended up doing 20.49 miles, ascending 4,115 feet, and our moving time, so that's hiking time, was 9.5 hours. So we were on the trail for 9.5 hours and knocked out 20 miles, so it was pretty good. Quite a bit of elevation incline here, but I mean, coming back down it wasn't too bad. I'll share some more about the map, but basically as we started at 20 mile and went over here up the 20-mile trail all the way to the Shuckstack Fire Tower, and 3 miles up the AT, and then took this Gregory Ridge Trail all the way up to Gregory Ridge, and then Wolf Ridge back to 20 miles. So we were gonna do that little section there, but we cut that out. So, but overall, pretty good trip. So, feeling all right. Feet are sore, but